sound good. Oh, it's hella off. It sounds like someone's literally slipping. Hopefully that works. Shit, I better check everything now. There you go. This is where it all counts. You get this shit wrong, your mix is fucked. It might sound cool if you're like wonky, but this shit right here needs to be like titty. Like titty tight. At first it sounded cool, but for some reason in my headphones, um, I want to hear that like that initial pop, and maybe it might suck. Like maybe it might just be too like synthetic. You want it to just be like kind of rattlier. You could hear it just starts to get. Oh, I know what. I'll soften up the the intro. That's nasty, dude. If I put an EQ on it, I might get some. Look at that. What the fuck? That's why this shit. Dude, this is fucked up. What was that? Oh, there was a snare there. Oh, bruh. Let me start up. I had shit on it. Oh, it still sounds like ass. Probably put the EQ right after. Hey, that sounds way better. Let me reap that. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this. It sounds dope though. Can you imagine this like on a rig, just sitting there, and like the beginning of the track is. Woo! Ill. What? I think something's going on with them. Let's go to 5. You good? I don't even think I'm side chaining it. It doesn't matter though, it's like, but what does matter is I probably need to bring everything a bit down. Put something on the schmear. Put that. You guys should be able to see the goods, the motherfucking goods. Look at that. Just block all the plugins, bruh. So you don't know what the fuck I'm using. Was I doing? I'll try to be quiet. Fat Five Freddy. Fat Five Freddy. I like to work to a. Pretty good. this is the right hi-hat. I feel like pitching it up. There's something kind of nasty about it. So I'm just gonna cut it. There we go. Hello.
What are you working on?
I'm just recording myself, doing some stuff, putting a kick under a bass line. I wonder if I turn on the microphone, would you be able to hear it? It might even feed back. I don't know. Let's try it. Yo, yo, yo. I wonder if that sounds any different. I can't even tell though. Oh, I'm working way too loud for the late night. I mean, not that it matters. No one's gonna be. I mean, I've been told, hey man, turn it down. Like your shit's too loud. But you know, that's usually because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, Ed had too much coffee.
I wonder if your neighbors above you can hear.
You know, they used to. When I used to live in the smaller room, my neighbors used to give me shit, and now I think they moved out because of the bass. When I lived in LA as well with Melly Mel, man, we had a dude downstairs. He must have been a writer because like I came in and like I got comfortable after a month and the dude moved out like a month later. He was just like, I'm not gonna ask you to turn it down anyway. I just decided to move out. It was my time to leave, and Mel was all like, and I was just like, fuck it, louder. Like literally, we're like, let's go get a 6 pack, get hella fucked up, and play it. A 6 pack turned into a 12 pack with a bottle of fucking vodka. Oh my god, dude. That's where I learned in LA. That's where I learned to like getting fucked up is not cool. And even with Mel, it's like I remember for like the first 3 months we were excited to be in LA, so we were just getting fucked up, and then all of a sudden it turned into like, yo, like we're not gonna get shit done, like we're here in LA. And then that's kind of where like, and her and I just came into sync where like we have to focus, you know what I mean? So it was just like I decided, well, there's a pool outside, I have my bike, I'm just gonna wake up, she's gonna hand me my towel, I'm gonna go swimming, I'm gonna come back, then she's gonna hand me my coffee, and then I'd go into this closet with like speakers and then work there for like 8 hours. And that's how a lot of the Animal album shit came out. It was just like, you get fucked up and you're just like worthless for like 2 months, and then you realize that like we really have to try to be somebody. So we started by like watching documentaries about David Geffen, and watching Skrillex like on YouTube, and just like getting excited about like, all right, there's a possibility, and there really was. The possibility was, it's like every month with things were just getting better and better, and she was like trying to understand Instagram, putting money into Facebook. It was like this group effort that like, you know that I didn't really get with anyone. I mean, the last person that I got a group effort was with like when I was in Funkatech, and with Laura, like Sage. Dude, she was like, I want to be the secretary, but I want to DJ as well. But she had this thing where she just like wanted to have like, she just liked this whole secretary thing, like being organized. And I used to be like, I can't believe it. All I do is make fucked up music all day long, and she's just secretary. She'd get on AIM and talk to people in London and send emails out and look at the back of the records and call them up, send faxes, like, it just, we that's how we walked into Metalheads, you know So we walked in the Reinforced, walked in the Sour Recordings, walked in the Trouble and Vinyl, and met like dudes like D Bridge and all this shit because of her, like, being neat. So everyone was like, oh, she's professional. Like, that's good. And Jungle, it was like 1998, 97. Like, Jungle was just, I mean, it was turning in the drum and bass, and there's only a couple of people that were professional, and they were like, "Oh, these guys are American. Something's up." But then they just realized that, like, oh, this guy's fucking crazy, and you know what I mean? Like, me to the Brits were like, "Oh, this is like a real crazy American." Like, I was just thinking about that today. Like, everyone in the UK was very open on letting us coming into their offices and pulling out promos, and you know what I mean, like g- cutting acetates for the first time and cutting your own shit, and everyone like hearing like a whole new sound coming out of like out of a cutting house. You're an American, people are like, oh, whoa, what the fuck's going on in America? Like, it's us, this is it. What a great time, because you didn't have the internet wasn't really fucking big yet. You had to go travel and meet with people and like show and like present yourself. And if like you're a fucking nerd, like you weren't getting any love, you know what I mean? Like if you're just a dork, there's just like, nah, mate, get out of here. Like, but we came in here and she's just like, you know, how do I say it? It was like Sinead O'Connor, 5'9" Sinead O'Connor walking in with her crazy boyfriend, like a thousand miles, running his mouth at 1,000 miles per hour about like everything, we met Goldie, met Chemistry and Storm, met Crust, met Leon at Music House. Now all that shit done. No, it's just it's a new thing now. Now it's like a whole new. It's like the whole thing is different. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop recording this shit. Hopefully, I got something good in there.